Hello everyone, we are Team 97 and today we are excited to introduce our project NeuroNudge, an in-motion adaptive AI learning companion designed to make online learning more human-like, personalized and engaging. The idea behind NeuroNudge, let's talk about the idea behind the NeuroNudge. Think about how we learn online today through videos, recorded classes or courses on platforms like YouTube or Coursera. These are great, but they treat every learner the same. Imagine a student watching a long video lecture. They might get bored, confused, or distracted, but the video keeps playing unaware of their emotions. That's exactly the problem we wanted to solve. So, our idea was simple but powerful. What if the computer could actually sense your emotions and respond accordingly, just like a real teacher would do it, just like a real teacher would do it? So that's where NeuroNudge comes in. What NeuroNudge does? NeuroNudge is an AI-based companion that observes the learner's facial expressions, voice tone, and even mouse activity to understand how they're feeling, whether they're focused, confused, bored, or motivated. Once it detects the learner's emotional state, it automatically adjusts the learning experience. For example, if a student looks confused, the system might switch to a baby mode, which explains things slowly and step by step. If the learner seems disengaged, it might turn on story mode to make learning more fun. When it senses focus, it can move into quiz mode and or show extra resources to deepen the understanding of the user. Basically, NeuroNudge acts like a teacher who reads your emotions and changes the teaching style on the spot. How it works in simple terms. Our system has three major layers. First one is emotion detection. It uses the webcam to read facial expressions, the microphone to pick up tone of voice, and mouse movements to sense attentiveness. For example, if someone stops moving the mouse or stays back blankly, the system interprets that as boredom or distraction. Decision engine. Once emotions are detected, this engine decides what the learner needs next. Maybe a quiz, a story, or even a break. User experience. The system adjusts content on screen, shows progress charts, and even gives reminders like take a short break or focus mode activated. Why it's unique? What makes NeuroNudge stand out is that it's emotion aware and adaptive in real time. While most learning platforms just play videos or show quizzes, NeuroNudge actually feels how the learner is doing and adapts instantly. It combines AI, emotion recognition, gamification, and productivity tools all in one place, meaning it doesn't just teach, it teaches smarter. Our results, I would like to speak to our results. We've tested NeuroNudge with 50 undergraduate students. Here's what we found that the emotion detection accuracy was 87%, which is quite impressive. Students who have used NeuroNudge scored 88% on average in quizzes compared to 70%, 74% for those using regular e-learning. Modes like story mode and quiz mode increased engagement and understanding by more than 15%. So in short, when learning becomes emotionally aware, it becomes much more effective and enjoyable. Coming to the tech behind, we built using a combination of technologies of React and Tailwind CSS for the interface, Python, OpenCV, and Deepface for detecting emotions, and MongoDB and Firebase for data handling and real-time updates. It's designed to run on the cloud, making it scalable for schools, colleges, or even large e-learning platforms. So let's get into our testing mode of our website. Now we can see this is our main website. Here, if you see, we have different types of sections and segmentations. Well, in the starting of this, we see a display where you would see a videos of streaming of the classes or the courses uploaded by the environment that you're gonna learn. Next, if you go down, we have here learning controls. So, so here we have an options like camera, microphone, take break, and AI help. Quiz me, focus mode, and do not disturb. So if you see here, if you, when you click on camera, you get the backend process is being started where your camera is being using to detect your face emotion. Now, for example, let me just refresh it to make you more understanding. At the top corner section, you see there is no emotion detection. That is no detection. That means your emotion has been not detected. Now, I'm turning on my camera. Now let's see what happens. It's saying me that I'm engaged. That means I'm trying to do something, and you can see the graphs shifting here. In the similar way, if I sleep, it shows me that I'm sleeping. I'm having in the sleeping mode. In the similar way, it detects your mode and it tries to show you the emotion graph of mood trends, how many times per at what time, what mood are you being detected, and it stores in the CSV log so that you can track your emotion and the system will be learning on the input data of your emotion. So these are the states that the uh, model can detect. The number one is happy mode, confused and frustrated, sleepy, bored, and engaged. Engaged in the sense, as I'm myself speaking right now, so I'm engaged. I'm trying to do something with the model. So next, we have microphone. When I click on microphone, it tries to take input of my voice, and based on my voice, it's going to start giving my emotion. So if you think if it's not camera, then a microphone does. So even if the microphone is on, it tries to tell that are you engaged or bored based on the given inputs. So in the similar way, we do this emotion detection. Next, you have an option here to take a break. When you click on take a break, it starts to appear like a brain reset. That means a timer pops up and a music will be played in the background to relax your brain. And here, there will be some motivation speeches so that you cannot try to give up yourself. And there will be a reflex test where you can participate for reflex and you can just start the reflex time and you just can get refreshed easily. And you can also you can add a new code here to pushing yourself and just do. And here is a play of pause of music, and this is a restart timer for a game that the let's have. Let's go back to this. Now you have focus mode. Here, when you click on focus mode, it automatically gets into screen mode. So focus mode works in this way. And a very important thing is the dashboard here. It shows you your learning achievement, learning stats that you have been studying from 7 days. Your focus score is 80%. You have asked 23 and your concepts mastered is 12. So there will be the achievement section, what you achieved based on the learning platform, and there will be weekly goals that you have set to be solved. And coming to the next very important thing is AI help. Here, you will be chatting with AI assistant to clear your doubts, even through voice and through messages. And here we have different sections for you to understand. Explain differently. When you click on explain differently, we will be getting the explanations in different mannerisms of AI understanding based on your emotion. For example, if you click on story mode, you will shift automatically into story mode so that the AI backside, based on your emotion, detects that you need a story mode explanation. So it tries to give you a story mode explanation. In the same way, you need to have a quick quiz. You can get into the quiz and quiz section. AI tries to quizzes you based on the topics you have learned. And study resources. AI produces the study resources for the topics that you want. And one more thing is summarize the class. You can paste your YouTube links here so that it can summarize based on your mood by detecting it. And it can prepare notes, quiz, and everything. Now, games. The games we have included is because based on your mood, it suggests you to play the games. There are different levels of games in based on the mood. So a user will never be felt that he is completely out of his concentration. So he can be refreshed and just reset back his concentration in the given games. Next, we have AI tutor, where if you want, I want to learn JavaScript. So when I go for clicking on JavaScript, then it suggests you a plan, for example, the overview, and it gives the basic concepts, basic code, and it starts giving you path based on the chat. You are going to talk with the AI tutor. So in this way, you can ask for React, Python, machine learning, and different sections that it tries to give you and explain you completely and neatly and gives you a path to learn it simply. And there are different shortcut buttons to give here. So it tries even gives you the voice output to understand yourself if you're not in a way to reading mode when you are bored. So in this way, the platform is being engaged completely. And you also have a button for do not disturb, where you can set a do not disturb reminder and start a timer so that you cannot be disturbed by any notifications that you get. So at last, I would like to give a summary of the navigation that we have. We start at the dashboard. We see watching the videos, tracking the mood, and seeing the stats. And coming to use focus mode, we have study without any distractions. We can use focus mode, and we can also take a break. And even when you are seemed confused, it gives you a pop-up called want to open an assistant so that you can be assisted by AI. So when I click in open chat, it comes to the chat. So it says, I've noticed you have seemed confused. Would you like me to explain the concepts differently or provide additional examples? So AI is understanding your emotion and to getting back into the position so that you can be learned in a way based on your mood. First, we have seen an engaged mode. Now they see my face is in confused mode. So based on this, it is suggesting me what to do. So next, you have an option to take a break where you can reset your brain to relax and refresh. And next, return an hour or ask help. So you can open AI tutor for explanations, quizzes, and summaries. And next, you can also track emotions and achievements to review the progress on the right panel. So this is the uh, neuronudge platform that we have created solutions we have created this solution for the problem statement we have found out that is very interesting. And I would like to tell that emotional based learning is like a teacher who understands a student perfectly. So based on your emotion, it tries to teach you everything in a way that you understand and you get learned. Thank you, guys.